With a look at what to expect when it comes to the weather this week, we're joined by our very own Kristi Gordon. Nice to see you.
Thanks so much, Jen. A bit of a gray day today, a little wet as well, so brightening things up with my spring shirt here for you. Not to worry, we've got some great sunshine in our long-range forecast, everyone. First, I wanted to start off with this beautiful shot from earlier today. Coldstream, Carmen, thanks for sharing that beautiful shot of sunrise there. It is certainly gray across many areas of the province today, and we're expecting wet weather, but it really is just the next 2 days that we'll be contending with this. So as we head throughout the latter part of the day today, we're expecting rainfall all along coastal regions, and that's going to shift into the interior regions as well. This evening, sort of late afternoon into the evening hours, we're watching for this instability here. Caribou, central interior regions, you do have a chance of showers and a risk of thunderstorms. And when I talk about a risk, we're talking about probably a 40% chance of isolated thunderstorms embedded in these showers. And that will continue into the evening hours. And one thing also I wanted to point out is although it was warm in through the interior regions today, freezing levels tonight are going to drop to about 1,300 meters, which means we have the potential for snow on the mountain passes. That's tonight right through the morning hours. And you can see as it transitions to sort of this purpley color over the mountains, that's a good indication of that snowfall. So it has prompted Environment Canada to issue a special weather statement for the Coquihalla, Allison Pass, as well as Kootenay Pass. Again, this is tonight, tomorrow morning, snow on the mountain passes. You are not required to have snow tires at this time, but it is certainly essential. If you're traveling a lot, you'll need it, and this is a clear example of that. The ridge of high pressure, though, that we are going to be enjoying over the next little while, it looks like it will hold strong through the Mother's Day weekend. This is still a long-range forecast. It's not set in stone, but it certainly does mean at this point that we could see this stretch of weather as we head into Mother's Day, which will be very warm indeed. We're talking about 20s along the coast and approaching 30-degree weather for those of you in the interior. And this is the first real blast of heat that we've seen so far this year. And it's not great news when it comes to the snowpack, but it certainly is nice for Mother's Day out there. All right, here's a look at your forecast for today, everyone. Still mild in through the interior. It's tomorrow that you will see cooler conditions. It is cooler along the coast with periods of rain. 15 degrees as our daytime high, and we'll see that continue throughout the day. The rainfall, that is cloud and showers in the forecast for our Monday. And then so far, it looks like that ridge of high pressure will hold, will transition in on Tuesday, and then it looks like it will hold right through the latter part of the week and into next weekend. So certainly lots to look forward to.
You got that right. Thanks so much.
Well, it's certainly not Brazil weather. It was rainy and gloomy today in Vancouver. Kristi, what's in store for the week?
Thanks so much, Emily, and good evening to everyone. It was a bit of a gray, wet day today. Maybe a good day to do your taxes if you haven't done them already. So let's brighten things up with this gorgeous sunset from Norman McGregor in the Haida Gwaii area. Beautiful shot. And I thought I would also brighten things up by telling you about the long-range forecast before we get into the details about tomorrow. The long-range forecast right now is showing a huge ridge of high pressure, a prolonged period of sunshine expected late this week into our Mother's Day weekend, where we're talking about temperatures into the 20-degree mark for coastal regions of Metro Vancouver. Areas away from the water could be even hotter than that. And for those of you in the interior, we're talking about close to 30 degrees. Now, this is a long-range forecast and has a potential for changing, but at least it gives you a little bit of something to look forward to. Now, we don't need this heat when it comes to the snowpack, but it is pretty nice to have, that's for sure, this type of weather. Don't forget your sunscreen. This is the first big heat of the season, that's for sure. Now, in the meantime, we are going to see temperatures cool tonight, freezing levels dropping down to 1,300 meters, and that means we have the potential for snow on the Coquihalla and Allison Pass as well as Kootenay Pass. This is tonight into tomorrow morning. Again, snow for the mountain passes. Here's a look. So that moisture shifting across all of the regions through the overnight period, mainly impacting the mountainous regions and along the coast. So we'll continue with mainly cloudy skies on Monday and a chance of showers. It's not until Tuesday that we start to transition out of things into that sunny period that I was talking about. So cooler right across the board tomorrow, where we could see highs of only 13 degrees in Metro Vancouver, and typical for this time of year is 16. So certainly cooler. Send the kids to school with a rain jacket indeed, but they won't need it towards the end of the week. As you can see here, we're talking about 20 degrees away from the water, 23, 24, but look at the potential for 28 degrees away from the water Friday and potentially into the weekend. So certainly lots to look forward to, Emily. We just have to get through the next little while.
All right. Thanks, Kristi. All right. Barry's here with a preview of sports.